welcome to the research unit. There's going to be 4 lessons here, as there have been in the past, and I'm going to go over the information that you need to complete for the research unit. All of these, obviously I'm using IE again, I'm right-clicking and I'm opening in a new tab, so make sure that you're clicking on all of these and you're opening in a new tab and everything opens up, okay? If you have any issues, let me know. This is where, this unit, you're going to be able to research a topic of your choice. Okay, here is the assignment sheet, which I recommend downloading. Okay, it gives you all the information. You need to read through it, make sure you understand it completely, and if you have any questions, obviously let me know. Okay, it's quite lengthy. Alright, so that's the assignment sheet. Here is some independent practice. Again, this is, you can right click, you can put what you think you're going to write about, you can search it, you can go on Wikipedia just to get ideas. That's okay when it's exploratory. You're not going to be citing them in your references page, of course, but that's okay to do to get some preliminary information. Okay, back to the research unit. Here you're going to have a discussion post where you're going to submit your topic, okay? And you're going to respond to your classmates. All right, that's basically the first week. The second week, you're looking at finding sources. Again, all of these, I would right-click, open in a new tab. They all open up. If you have any issues, please let me know with anything. Again, I'm using IE, but try, whatever browser you are. But if you're having difficulties, try that, and always right-click and open in a new tab. Again, this is just a little link. Okay. Comes right up about writing thesis statements. Again, they all open up. All right, so this is all our week 2. Then there's some interactive practice. Again, just to, thesis builder website, same type of thing. Just to kind of help you, lots of resources to help you get started on the research paper. All right, and then here you have a Dropbox that will help you with evaluating your sources. Okay, make sure you can use Son of a Citation Machine if it helps you, but you can also, when you're using the SBC online library database, you can, when you email those sources to yourself, make sure you put it in APA format, because that's what you're going to be using for this paper. All right, so that's all under week 2. Then week 3, organizing again, right click. Okay, make sure you're using APA. You can use MyCompLab if it helps you. You don't have to, but I put it on there in case you have access to it. It's another resource. Remember, you can always, and I highly recommend, if you bought Little Brown, then these are the pages you want to look at. If you didn't, it's okay. You'll still be fine just putting that on there. I highly recommend going to the Learning Support Center and going to the library, or at least going library online, of course, and getting some help to find your sources. Again, right click, all of these at RefWorks, Citation Machine. Use this, okay? Lots and lots of resources for you. And if you are able to go to the LSE and work with someone, again, 5 points extra credit on your paper. All right, and then the last part, again, a discussion post. All right. All right, going back to the research unit, the final week. Drafting, revising, and summarizing. Again, you can click on this, open in a new tab. They all work. Going back to the lesson. Down. Again, the readings. If you bought Little Brown, then you would look at those pages. Proofreading is always a good thing to do. Again, as I mentioned, you can take your paper to LSE and work with someone face to face. Again, if you want to use MyCompLab, it's a resource. Okay, Son of a Citation Machine may help you, but be careful because it's not perfect, all right? You still need to make sure that you have it. If you have any issues, obviously when you turn in your sample references, I'll be able to give you some feedback as well. But just, here's a great site to use from Long Island University, and it's basically showing you how you would cite anything in APA, different types of articles, because you will have several different articles that you'll need to use, or several different sources for this particular paper. So use that site. It's a great one, easy to navigate, easy to understand. Okay, so that's for your APA, and this is basically what you should look at. As again, I would download it, it's much easier, it's easier to read, but you can view it here, but I would open it, it's just easier to see. All right, so make sure that you have all of this information. It's peer-reviewed, scholarly peer-reviewed article, which you can just click a little box when you go on SBC's Library Online, and you have all of these different sources, okay? All right, and it's here as well. Back to the research unit. Okay, down at the very bottom, you're going to use this peer review sheet here to do this discussion post, and this is your Turnitin Dropbox for the research paper. Here's the peer review sheet. You're going to use this, you're going to answer all these questions. You can download it again, but make sure that you have all these questions answered when you're doing peer review for the discussion post. If you scroll down, you'll see the discussion post here. And use that peer review guide, attach it, okay, and do a peer review of 2 of your classmates, and use that peer review guide that I just showed you. Make sure that you answer everything completely. And then the last item is obviously the Dropbox, which is a Turnitin Dropbox, so make sure you're ready, and you should only have a 3% similarity rate or lower. Obviously your references page should come up as similar. I'm going to look at that, don't panic, but if there are other issues and your paper has more than 3%, I will let you know and your paper will not be graded, so please be careful. As always, if you have any questions, let me know.